This is Jesus Manuel Menegarza for RV and Travel Adventures. I'm about to step outside of my RV and give you a quick tour of campsite number 8 at Meridian State Park, about an hour and a half south of Fort Worth. Let me turn around the camera and give you a quick tour. So I have my walking shoes on and we're going to go outside. So here's my RV and my truck. Yesterday I installed my new EleGear 300 amp hour lithium iron phosphate 12 volt battery in my battery box. I had to take all this stuff apart before I can access it because it just barely fit in there. My next job eventually, maybe you can give me some advice, what's the best chemical? I have to clean some of this glue that the folks at Rockwood Mini Light, but it is capturing quite a few bugs, which is pretty awesome. So I'll have to find a way to clean that without taking off the finish. So I did use my power device there, and it's on some leveler blocks. And I also have my stabilizers, my manual stabilizers, and they're on the blocks also. I haven't felt any jitteriness while walking around the RV. It's pretty stable here, pretty flat. There's my blocks. And there's my step above by the folks at Moride. My other one's got, while it was parked at the storage facility, got run over and destroyed. So I had to replace them along with my front stabilizers. Those are all brand new. And there's my old stabilizers in the back. So let's do a quick walk around the old campsite. This is a storm shelter. Nah, it's a sanitary sewer, it says here. Made by East Jordan Iron Works, made in Los Estados Unidos, not in China. That's a shocker. And of course, since I'm not a big fan of outdoor campfires, if I had a good-sized group of friends getting drunk and rowdy, I would start a fire and we'd all sit around and hang out. But since I'm not that kind of guy, I'll just let me take this out of here, put it on the side here. But it's pretty clean, huh? I'm not using it, and it's in very good shape. I give it a good solid A. Good solid A. So there's my RV and truck at the campsite. So we're gonna go downhill a little bit. These are the kind of trees you have around here. I think these are cypress. I could be wrong. And there's a trail. And here's a close-up of the wood. I'm big on textures, especially in my photographs. I like to capture the textures of buildings, people, such. There's a griddle. So you can cook your vegetables, cook your weenies, your hot dogs, your steaks, whatever you want to cook on there. It's very nice. It's in good shape. They do take good care of the stuff here at the park. And here's a shot inside for all you folks. Want more detail? Again, there's my RV and truck. I like these metal tables. I don't like it when people get their sewage hoses and scrub them on the kitchen, on the picnic tables. Leaves a mess. My wife and I are investing in some covers just to make sure we're not getting germs and stuff from previous folks doing some insane stuff. So these are pretty good tables. I like them. These are very nice. And of course you have the hooks. If you want to dangle stuff from the hooks, it's up to you. And again, you have trails going that way. You have trails going that way, etc. etc. Let me show you the ground. This is what it looks like around here. So again, I grew up in California, and typically if you go in the mountains in California, you have a lot of pine, redwood, fir trees. And they leave a lot of stuff, needles on the ground. And they're a little bit softer, but here in Texas, it's well known that it's very rocky. And folks around here, you know, some of the ranches around here have sheep and goats who can enjoy the sparse undergrowth. Other parts of Texas have better, you know, grass and stuff for cattle and stuff, but around here it's mainly goats and such, and sheep. And the occasional cow, because you need more land for a cow than a goat or a sheep. Ooh, let me go on the other side. My spare tire holder after 2 years is holding up pretty good. This has been 2 years since I owned this 2022 Rockwood Mini Light. And everything's going good up here. There's the ladder to the roof. And of course, I've installed some HaloView, very nice, high quality. I wouldn't go anywhere without them. HaloView backup and side marker cameras. And of course, one of our supporters is RV Life, living the RV life. Fantastic. So this is how I'm set up. I'm using just a portion of my, that broke off, of my Stinky Slinky holder, which is enough. I have another section which is a lot longer that broke off, but I'm just using that section because if I did, it would, you know, I don't want it to go down. So there's my Stinky Slinky, and I usually store it in here. And here's the other section, but here I only need a small section. So there it is. Doesn't smell. It's not too bad. This is my Beach Lane water filter. I have a flexible hose here, and right there is my gauge, my PSI gauge, and it's at about 37, 36. And then I have an L bracket here, gauge, flexible section of hose, and the actual hose. And this are all snap-ons. You know, they just quick connects. Previously, it was always leaking, so I had to actually take it apart, put some new tape on them to make sure, you know, that type of tape that you use for plumbing stuff. I went to the store yesterday and bought some actual a little bit better quality stuff. It was a little thicker, and it's also gray, and it's only leaking a little bit, just a tiny bit, not too much. Previously it did leak quite a bit more yesterday, a couple days ago, but now it's doing pretty good. So I have 1, 2, and then inside I have another filter, and then when I get the water, I put it in a Brita filter pitcher. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stage water filtration before I drink it. In the shower, it's not as critical. I have a Power Watchdog 30 amp smart surge protector plus EPO. It works for me, you know. And then I have a lock, a little master lock, and I lock it in place in case somebody in the middle of the night has nothing better to do but steal my stuff. I don't have a quick connect here because 99% of places don't already have the place to quick connect it, so I just have to screw it on. And I just screw it on right there. So I have a Flexzilla hose. Good size hose. And there's my reservation for Jesus Manuel Menegarza, and it says they're reserved. That's number 8. I like to get number 8. It reminds me of 1970 or 71 when I was just out of high school. I was going to the university, and they had the draft lottery for Vietnam. It said, hey, if you're under 100, you pick 365 days a year. If you're under 100, you're gonna have to go to Vietnam. So I was number 8, which the lower or higher numbers. So that said, hey, you're gonna go to Vietnam, boy. So that's how that worked out. This is my RV, hanging out. Again, everything's copacetic. Another benefit of number 8 is about, I estimate 200 feet that way is the ranger station, and they have Wi-Fi. So I've been able to watch streaming channels, YouTube, and Wi-Fi enabled phones, calls and stuff like that. So over there we have a Salem, a Springdale, a Sport Trek, and we have some rather upscale vehicles up there. I saw a Super C and a very nice Class A. I'm talking about a $400,000 Class A, but it's no longer here. Very nice. There's a shot of the Salem, little toy hauler, and there I am. I do have a bike rack in the back on the hitch of my mini light, but it's not carrying a bike today because I decided, hey, along with replacing the battery, and that was an ordeal yesterday, by the way. It was an ordeal. And doing the unboxing of the battery. The battery weighed 75 pounds, and don't forget, I'm going on 73 years of age, and that was a heavy lift, and it had to be angled a certain way to fit in the box. I know not only had to take out the propane tanks, I also had to take off the lock on the box because it barely squeezed in there, because the first time I tried to put it in there, it rubbed against it, and you don't want to crack open one of those cases. So far, so good. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me get back over here and I'll end this video. Here's a little something I've had for almost 2 years now. This is a little light. I think I got this at Harbor Freight, and I bought the plate on the old Amazon. And this is solar powered, and this light goes on every night, be it in storage or at the RV park or wherever I'm at. Okay? Let me turn around the camera. This has been Jesus Manuel Menegarza. It's a little bit warmer today than yesterday. Last night it was in the 40s. The night before that it was in the 30s and 20s. So it's much nicer today. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not thinking about going to downtown and getting coffee or something to eat early in the morning. I'm thinking about maybe going later, heading to town. I already had my coffee. Next step is to have my Heritage Flakes and some milk, and calling it good for breakfast. I have a very modest diet. If you ever invite me over for dinner, I don't expect prime rib or anything. Something simple is fine, but not as simple as my cousins in South Texas who live in Single Wise. When I went to dinner there, they gave me a bologna sandwich. Very nice, very nice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this modest channel, RV and Travel Adventures, a little bit. I'm not a tremendous influencer. I'm not good looking. I don't, have a high-tech production facility and, produce countless videos. I'm not affiliated with an RV dealership or a product manufacturer or an RV park or anything like that. I'm just an independent person doing videos for fun because I'm a retired dude and this is my hobby. And please leave your kind and friendly comments below. Again, please, underline, please leave your kind and friendly comments below and ring the bell so you can see it better. Go this way. Yeah, there you go. Ring the bell for future notifications. I would greatly appreciate it. And check out my photography website specifically for RVTA, rvta.myportfolio.com. And of course, you can become a member around this the frame of the video. There's the $5 button, $1 button. You can become a member. And of course, I have information in the whole description how to become a member. You can become a member. Wow, amazing. And of course, I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/ let me do that / JMM Garza, where you can become a Patreon supporter. Again, muchos gracias. Hope you enjoyed this quick tour of my campsite in Meridian, Texas. Again, Meridian, Texas is very different from, Texas in general. Camping here is very, very different from California. In California, you have tall redwoods, especially in Northern California and Southern Oregon. Tall redwoods. The floor that you're walking on is usually soft, needles and soft dirt that have been composted over the years and create this little soft carpet-like feel. Over here, it's rocks. You gotta be careful where you walk, especially an old guy like me. You don't want to break anything. Let me turn on the camera and end this video. Thanks for watching my video. This has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I'm at Meridian State Park in Meridian, Texas. Nice little downtown. Gracias. Adios, and don't forget to ring the bell for future notifications. Bye-bye.